Hey everyone, this is another PS4 collection video. You can kind of see right here that I have a tower that's taller than me right now. My last PS4 collection video was 2014 apparently, so I think it's time to do another one. I'm afraid this thing's going to crash over. My PS4 collection has grown a lot, I think, since last time, and it's just big in general. I didn't even know I had this many games until you put them all together, you know? But, alright, I'll just get going. I have the Mega Man Legacy Collection. I actually have the E-Tank and Deluxe Statue, but they ship this separately, so... Which I actually don't mind, because now I can put it on my shelf instead of having to stick it in a box over there. But, yeah, really cool. If you don't know, this comes with, some, I think these are stickers. And then a code. And then, it tells which boss is weak against which boss and stuff. It's pretty cool. Alright. Now to find out where I should put these. I guess I'll set them right next to it. The next one here is the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This comes with a lot of good goodies too, actually. I don't know if anyone cares. Oh! That sucked. A lot of these are my fiance, well, not a lot of them. A few of them are my fiance's games actually. It comes with a soundtrack and some other cool stuff like a map and stuff. This is my fiance's, but I claim it too because I bought it. The next one here is The Evil Within. I've played a little bit of this game, just like the first, I think, chapter, or it's the first little segment of it, when you're running from the guy with the chainsaw and stuff. The controls are supposedly similar to Resident Evil 4, but it even looks kind of like Resident Evil 4 in the back there. I need to play it more. It was very freaky, very stressful, so yeah, I need to get into that. My phone's telling me I only have 12 minutes and 40 seconds for this video for some odd reason, so I'll try to hurry along here. The next one here, Lego Batman 3. I've been wanting to play the Lego Batman games. The first Lego game I got into it's in this stack. It's a Lego Marvel. Excuse me. And I like the games with the original stories that don't just follow a movie storyline or something. I have hiccups. And this is one of them, so I want to get into that series. Next one here, Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition. Well, someone pointed out in Gaming Central that sounds like somebody saying it with a lisp or something, Definitive Edition. But this is a kind of Zelda / God of War mashup type game. I loved the first game. I loved it a lot. It's a great game. It's on PS3, 360. This one was too, but they remastered it for PS4. I've barely played the second one, but I hear it's pretty good. Game of Thrones. This is a Telltale game. This is also my fiance's. She's a big Game of Thrones fan. I'm trying to get into the show, but it's kind of slow moving for me. I'm going to keep trying, though. As far as I know, this is a side story. It looks like it has, because there's Jon Snow and Daenerys and all them. But I think this is a side story to the movies / books. So it doesn't follow it exactly. If you've seen the show, you will still get a new story out of this. The next one here is Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. I think that's how you say that. I haven't played this yet, but I've seen gameplay. It's like a RPG. They've been comparing it to a Persona-style RPG. But you can capture these Digimon and raise them up and Mega Evolve them and stuff. So yeah, pretty cool. I can't wait to try that. Cryomia Omega. That's an Omega sign, so that's part of the title, apparently. This is a shooter, aka shmup, as some people say. This is a 360 shmup, though, meaning it's not just straightforward. You could be flying upside down and not even notice it. You're everywhere. I didn't even know which way is up and down half the time when I'm playing this. Very cool graphics, though. Very cool music. Cool colors. Once you figure out what you're doing, it's fun, but you get a little lost at first. I think this was a PSN only game at first, but then it's an Amazon exclusive physical copy, so one of my buddies said that it might be hard to find later, so I went ahead and jumped on it. So yeah, I need to play it more though. It was only $20 or something. The Resident Evil Origins Collection. This has Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1 remastered. You can turn the tank controls off and stuff, which is really cool. I've attempted to play Resident Evil 1 on the GameCube, and it's pretty hard. Like, the Crimson Heads, like, rape you. Like, it's pretty tough, but it's fun. But I'm probably just gonna ditch that and just play through these two. I don't know if I'll turn tank controls on or off yet, but I don't know. The next one here is Tales of Zestiria. I have not played this yet, but it's another Tales game, so it's probably great. If you don't know what Tales games are, they're essentially Japanese RPGs, action RPGs. They tell a good story. I really love how the Telltale games, the Tales games, I love how they the character interaction in the games, like just seeing them talk to each other and watching relationships grow between certain characters and stuff. It's really cool. It's action kind of battle system. It goes into like a little arena mode and then you battle, and it usually has anime cutscenes too, which is really cool. Murdered Soul Suspect. I don't know a lot about this game. I just got it at a pawn shop for like $8 or something. I can't remember, but supposedly, I guess you are a ghost and you try to solve your own murder. I can't wait to check this out. It sounds really cool. It seems to be flying under the radar a little bit. At least I haven't heard a lot of people talk about it. But it's made by Square Enix. I do like them as a company, even though they've kind of not done much lately. But this sounds like a cool concept, though. So if you see it, and it's cheap, check it out. Next one here is Little Big Planet 3 Day 1 Edition. I did not get this on day 1, but Little Big Planet, it's a cool little platformer. I played 1 and 2. I haven't tried this one yet. I just got it in a buy 2 get 1 free, like around Christmas or something. I do like Little Big Planet, though. You can create your own levels. It's pretty much if you don't know what Little Big Planet is, you probably do. It's a platformer. You're a little sack boy, and you run through it and climb on stuff. It has like 4-player like co-op and stuff. It's pretty cool. Next one here is Alien Isolation Nostromo Edition. I don't know what that means, but I haven't played this either. I know there's a lot of these I haven't played. It's because around Christmas I picked up a bunch of games on the cheap and got games for Christmas and gift cards and, you know. But this is a horror game, and I'm pretty sure it's first person, and it's like an atmospheric kind of horror. I don't know a lot about it, but I heard good things about it, and I want to try it out, so I picked that up. Dragon Age Inquisition. I haven't played this one either, but I do love Dragon Age. I beat the first 2. I've heard this is over 100 hours easily. It's a action RPG. I don't know a lot about the story or how it ties into anything, but Dragon Age Inquisition. Far Cry 4. I've only played the first Far Cry, but I really, really liked it, and I want to very soon just play through all the rest of them, especially because Far Cry Primal's out now, and that looks really cool. But these are adventure-y first-person shooters. Like, they're usually in the like in the jungle and stuff. Like, there's a lot of wildlife, a lot of animals and stuff you can fight. But yeah, it looks really cool. Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition. I got this on PS3 a while back, and I've been meaning to play it, but I think you're like a detective, and it plays kind of like, I think they compared it to Shenmue, if I remember correctly. This is the Definitive Edition. Got it on the cheap, so I will play that eventually. A lot of these I haven't played, but it's because I have a lot of systems and I play a lot of games. But Resident Evil Revelations 2. This goes back to old school Resident Evil. You know, not the action-y stuff of 4, 5, and 6. I think 2 was episodic, and this is all the episodes together on one disc. Transformers Devastation. I've been wanting to play this. It's only like 5 hours long, so I need to put it in and play it. I don't know a lot about it, except that it's the G1 Transformers, which is amazing. Who makes this again? Platinum Games. They're also going to put out a Ninja Turtles game soon, and I hear they do a really good job, so I really want to try that. Shovel Knight. This was a indie game that came out on Wii U. It was an exclusive for a while. I haven't played it. I need to. It looks really good. Wolfenstein. It's a first-person shooter. I have not played this yet, but it looks cool. Thief. I watched my fiance play through this when it first came out. My games are starting to move me over. It's a lot like Dishonored. It reminds me of Dishonored. So if you played Dishonored and you like it, you'll like this. It's like a first-person stealth game, pretty much. The Order 1882. This is my fiance's game. She also loves this game. Got a lot of flack for being super short. And if this runs out, I'm probably just going to do a part 2 and fuse them. So it's cool. It can run out if it wants. This is, I don't even know. It's like an over-the-shoulder, third-person shooter type game. Fiancés again. Shadow of Mordor. Has the mechanics of like an Assassin's Creed and the combat of the Batman games, but all wrapped up in the Lord of the Rings world. Very cool. It looks amazing. I watched her play a lot of it. That's why I haven't played it yet, because I gotta let it leave my memory a little bit. Need for Speed Rivals. Your typical Need for Speed game. I haven't played a ton of it. I played maybe an hour of it, and it was pretty fun though. I like Need for Speed. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. This is probably my favorite Call of Duty game so far. I've been playing a lot of the multiplayer. That's amazing, so play it. Ghosts. The campaign was good, but the multiplayer was booty. I advise you to avoid this unless you want to play the campaign. Advanced Warfare. I loved the campaign on this one. I have it almost platinumed. The multiplayer, it's middle of the road. It was pretty fun, but it's nowhere near like Black Ops or Black Ops 3. But yeah. Batman Arkham Knight. I really liked this game. I liked it a lot, but I don't know. I played the 3 that came out before this one, fairly recent before playing this one, not like super recent, and it just felt like old, like just they didn't switch enough. Like all that was added was the Batmobile, but it is a really solid game, and I can't say it was a bad game at all. So if you like Batman, play it. And I'm about to run out of time, so I'm gonna end here and then pick up these. It'll be all in the same video though, so it doesn't matter to you. Okay, here's the second part that I just did all these, but this is one video. This is stupid. Okay, Assassin's Creed Unity. This got a lot of hate back in the day because when it first came out, it was super buggy. It was super glitchy. Like people hated it. I waited a long time to play it, and they had already patched everything, and it was flawless for me. No problems whatsoever. Great game, actually. One of the better Assassin's Creeds in my opinion. My fiance played it. She loved it too. No problems at all. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. This is probably my second favorite Assassin's Creed. It follows Edward Kenway. He's very funny. He's a very likable character. If you like pirates or like the universe of pirates, you will really like this game. It's probably the best pirate game there is. I can't even think of another pirate game. But yeah, great game. The only thing I don't like about it is the ship portions. I don't like fighting ships and building ships and whatnot. But The Wolf Among Us, this is my fiance's game. This is... I'll just stop telling you what's hers and what's mine and just say them all. But this is a Telltale game. She really enjoyed it. She didn't think she was going to. Wait, no, this is my game. Sorry, I just remembered this is my game. She really enjoyed it. The only reason I haven't played it, I don't play games when I see her playing them, because then it gets kind of ruined for me for a little bit, and then I like have to forget and then come back to it. But this is a Telltale game, obviously. I think it's based off a book or comic series or something, but basically it follows like all the fairy tale creatures, like the big bad wolf and all the Easter bunny and stuff, but it's like adult themed, but very cool, I hear. Metro Redux. This is the remaster of Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light. I think 2033 was a 360 exclusive, but I've been working on 2033 this past month or so, working on getting all the trophies. Great game, great atmosphere, very dark, so I advise you to turn the brightness up. I actually had somebody in Gaming Central that didn't like it just because it was so dark, which I do agree that does suck. Crank the brightness up a little bit and You'll be fine. I just burped. But yeah, kind of creepy at times. It's one of those good sense of being alone kind of games sometimes. Kind of like Half-Life 2 did that, when like you feel like you're alone all the time. Madden 25. We don't want to talk about football. That is my boy Adrian Peterson right there, though. Lego Marvel. This is the first Lego game I ever played, as I mentioned earlier, and I really, really enjoyed it. They're very... If you haven't played Lego games, because I hadn't played them before this game, even though they've been out for so long, they're very, very quirky. They don't take themselves seriously at all. They'll take like a universe and just put like a funny little goofy spin on it, and it's really likable. You don't have to be a little kid to enjoy these games. They're not very challenging unless you're going to try to like collect all of something or unlock all the characters or something. But so don't play this thinking... You probably wouldn't play it thinking you're gonna like meet this ultimate challenge or something, but they're very fun to play through. A few funny things about this game are some of the trophies. There's a trophy called something like "Don't I Know You" or something, and it was if you team up Human Torch and Captain America together, it's called "Don't I Know You" or something like that, and that's obviously because the same guy played them in the movies, so it's kind of funny that they actually acknowledge that. And also, there's one for him, forgot his name. Dude from the Avengers, Samuel L. Jackson plays him. There's a trophy called, like, get these snakes off this plane or something, which is a reference back to his movie, and it keeps getting quoted over and over again, which it does have cuss words in it, and not in the game, but in his quote, in the actual quote. So it's kind of funny that they tied that into this. That's obviously a nod for adults, because I don't think your typical sheltered child would know that quote. But anyways, Madden 16, Odo Beckham, don't care. The Legend of K Anniversary. I got this right when it came out. I'm not really sure why. This is a remaster from a PS2 game that I've never played. It just looks kind of cool, and it came out at a really cheap price. Like, seeing a PS4 game for, like, I think it was 30 or under 30 since I got it on Amazon, I was just like, I'll try it out. So I'm going to play this eventually. I need to vote this for Game of the Month or something. But, yeah, it looks pretty cool. I looked up some gameplay. If you know anything about any of these games that I haven't played, let me know. Next game here is Knack. It was a launch title on the PS4. I'm sure a lot of people have avoided this game because it got really bad. Got a bad rap when it first came out, and I honestly really enjoyed it. I bought it full price with my system. I think it was the first game I played on my system, actually. It's like a puzzle platformer, and you use Knack's size in different environments because he can grow and get smaller. I will admit it would be better if you could pick which size you wanted to be in order to accomplish puzzles and stuff, instead of it just being like a linear thing, like he's only small in this part of the game, big on this part of the game, etc. But aside from that, very cool game. The cutscenes, it feels like you're watching like a Disney Pixar movie. Very smooth, very cool cutscenes. I advise you, this is probably really cheap to check it out, and I think I heard there's a sequel coming out, so check it out before the sequel. Very cool game. Don't listen to the reviews. Okay, Infamous Second Son. I platinumed this, my first platinum on the PS4. Might have been my only platinum. I don't know. Anyways, Infamous is a cool series. It's a open world action kind of game. You have powers. You can shoot out of your hands and stuff. Cool series, cool cutscenes. This is a really good game. You should check it out. GTA 5. I didn't know there was a map in there. This felt heavier than the other ones. I have barely played this, and I'm sad to say that because I hear so many good things about this. I hear this thing just get praised. I just haven't been a big GTA fan in the past, so it made me kind of leery on this one. But I hear this is amazing, so I'm definitely going to give it a try. And maybe if I love it a lot, I'll go back and I'll find a newfound appreciation for the other games. I don't know. I'm very open-minded, so why not? This is the God of War 3 remastered. I beaten all the God of Wars except for 3 and Ascension. So when this got announced, I just waited on 3 and picked it up. I haven't tried it yet, but I do love God of War. You all know what God of War is. I don't even need to say anything, but high action, cool Greek mythology, very cool. Destiny, the Taken King. This came with a PS4 I bought for my fiance's brother. He sold me the Destiny bundle, so I haven't tried this yet, but it's essentially just Destiny with the new DLC. And then this is the original Destiny that I bought when it came out, and my friend ditched me on it, and now it's probably like $5, but it's cool to have Destiny. I do plan on getting more into it later. This game it's just really not fun when you team up with someone who's way higher level than you, because like I was like level 2 maybe, and this guy was like max level that you could be at the time. And after the match was over, I had like 2 kills, and he had, I don't know how many, like way more than me. So it's just not fun, me running around just barely clipping people and him just raping them. So if you do play this, play it with someone who's around your level, or you're not going to have that much fun. At least I didn't. Last but not least here, actually I do have Watch Dogs. I'll talk about that in a second though. Life is Strange, the limited edition. Has a limited edition, includes director's commentary, 32-page art book, and licensed soundtrack. I'm pretty sure this is like a telltale type of game. I don't know the story very much, I just keep hearing great things about it. And Amazon told me, hey, I'll give you a $10 Amazon card if you buy Life is Strange, so I did. I think this is on sale for like $30 for the limited edition too, or maybe 40. But that's it, except for I have Watch Dogs Collector's Edition or whatever. That game got a lot of hate, and it's because it got overhyped, I think. Like, it got announced way a long time ago. My dog's over here, by the way. And people just weren't satisfied with it. But I have to say, if you just give it a few hours and beat the first few, like 5 to 10 missions, maybe 5 to 10 missions, I don't know, you'll eventually start to like it. I eventually really started to like it, and my opinion about it evolved over time. So when I first started, I was just like, I don't really like this. But then as I went on, it got better and better. And judging by the trophies, which it tells you what percentage someone's completed something, I think when I played, one of the easy trophies, that like story-based, was only at like 14%, meaning most people didn't even get that far into the game. So just give it a chance. It's probably cheap now, so if you play Watch Dogs, give it a chance, give it a few missions, hours, and you'll eventually like it. But yeah, it's my PS4 collection. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.